I'm live, yeah? I'm so sorry I'm a little bit late. I think I'm later than usual. I am 5 minutes late. I'm so sorry for making you guys wait. We had some technical issues. The computer wouldn't start, and then the camera wasn't starting, and then when I finally saw myself on the camera, everything was out of place. So I had to like move the table across and everything, but I appreciate you all waiting. Thank you so much. How is everyone? Has everyone had a good, how long has it been since I've been on here? Almost 2 weeks? Over 2 weeks. How's everyone been? Maisie says, I have both your books and they're amazing. Thank you so much. I made your vanilla school cake. Ah, that is one of my favorites. I actually really like the basic cakes. You know, just like a sponge cake with icing on the top and sprinkles. It's just the best. The table doesn't have to be. My husband's coming just to like move the table slightly. Talk about perfectionist. I'm like, it's fine. Don't worry about the table being out of place. He's literally watching me on another screen. You can see it's like slightly off center. So he comes in like, just gonna move this. Where are you traveling to next? Okay, so I haven't got anything booked yet, but I'm a little bit of a last minute planner. That's just the way I find that works for me sometimes. But I'd really like to go for like a weekend trip, like 3 days to somewhere like Paris, because I've actually never been to Paris. I've been to France. I can't remember where I've been in France. I went to France on my cruise, but literally for like a day, but that was gorgeous. And then I went with my family when I was younger, but I can't remember exactly where we went, but we did like, we like hired a caravan and stuff. I went to the beach, but that was ages ago, like I was a child. But I'd really like to do Paris. Have you guys been to Paris? If so, would you recommend that I go? And obviously like leave me suggestions if I decide to go. I love your cookie mini eggs pie, so yummy, making it tomorrow, yay! I've literally just posted it. You follow my Pinterest account? No way! Did you get the Prime from Texas? Yes, I did. No, I didn't. I just had like a mind blank there. Paris is luxurious and yes, okay, cool. No, I did get one Prime in Texas, but it was the Prime Energy. So you know the ones, like the smaller ones that they're doing in cans now? I got that from a store called H-E-B, which is like a really popular store in Texas. And I tried that. Is it fizzy? Oh my God, I can't remember. I literally tried it at the airport. But these ones were actually from my local Sainsbury's. I think I went in there on like a Friday night and I was like, oh my gosh, they have Prime. And they have, I don't know if you guys have seen it, they've got like a sort of their own stands that they kind of put out the front near the checkouts, in my Sainsbury's anyway. And they had these 2 flavours. There was like 2 left of these and probably like 20, maybe 15 left of these ones. And you could only buy a maximum of 3. I only bought 2 because I was like, I don't need 2, like what if I don't like it? But yeah, I just thought I'd try one of each. And then my convenience store, like just an independent store down the road from me, they have the blue one as well, but they're charging £10 for it, and I'm not paying, was it 10 or 20? Anyway, it was ridiculous. But these were £2 each. So I just refuse to pay £10 for a bottle of drink, you know. Me and my friend are going to her camper van tomorrow. That'll be fun. KSI Prime is the best. That's the one I want to try. It's like a mango flavour, right? Is it mango? What's your favourite Prime flavour? So the only one I've tried is the grape one, and I tried that like pretty much when it first came out, I think. No, December? I think in December I tried it because I was in America again. I was in Florida. And they had a few, I can't remember where I got it from now, maybe like a Walmart or a Publix or something, wherever it was, one of their stores over there. They had like quite a good selection, and I looked at the grape and I thought, grape, that sounds quite nice. So I tried that and I did like it. I felt like it was very strong though. I've been told that Tropical Punch is super strong. So we shall see. Has anyone tried the lemon lime? Is it lemon lime? Lemon and lime. Yeah, lemon lime. Yeah, I'm quite interested to try them. I don't know which one I'll prefer. Have you guys tried either of these? And if so, which one do you prefer? Lemon lime or tropical punch? Or what is the best one? Yes, it's very strong. Okay, that's what I've been told. Do you like the Maldives? I've never been, but I would absolutely love to go. I haven't had one bottle. Have you been to Egypt? No, I haven't. My parents have. Your voice is really sweet, thank you. It just tastes like lemonade. Okay, I like that. I like lemonade. What? You said Prime was £12 when you were in London Piccadilly Circus. Oh, that does not surprise me. I prefer tropical punch. Okay, cool. That's good to know. I made your air fryer popcorn chicken today with my new air fryer. It was really good. Thank you so much, Evie. I'm so glad you liked it. Lemon and lime taste of Sprite. Oh, I love Sprite. KSI's one is mango and orange. Okay, I need to try that one. I did see, oh no, it wasn't one of these. It was, they do just like an orange one, right? Just like in an orange bottle. I'm not a huge fan of like just orange drinks, I don't think. Like if I was to have Fanta, I'd prefer to have like lemon Fanta. Or like if I have Tango, I prefer apple to orange Tango. Oh, you know what would be good? An apple prime. Do you think an apple prime would be good? You know, like, I guess like an apple juice / like apple tango-y kind of flavour, like appetizer. Just like refreshing and tangy. I quite like that. I think I'd quite like to do a... You got tropical punch for the first time today too? Oh, cool! £10 in England. Yeah, I know, it's ridiculous, isn't it? These ones weren't. These ones were £2. If you get them from the supermarket, I think they have to sell it at a certain price. I don't think they're allowed to sell it for £10. But like the independent stores can basically sell it for whatever the hell they like. We don't have Prime in Denmark and I want to taste it so bad. You have to go to the US. I was about to say you have to come to England, but don't. You won't find it anywhere and it will be ridiculously expensive. So go to the US. It's £2 in Tesco as well. Tropical punch is actually really nice, but everyone hates it. Really? Have you tried strawberry Fanta? I don't know if I have, you know. Happy birthday. Is it Letitia? Is that how I say it? I think you're British. I'm British, yeah. Yours was £2. Okay, £2.50 isn't bad. I mean, like, it's more expensive than your regular drink, but I guess if you're just, like, trying it. Are you carrying on with the chicken series? Yes, I am. I just haven't made any recently. So I've just got back from Texas. I've only been back for less than a week, and I've been focusing on Easter recipes for the last, like, few days, but I will go back to the chicken. I did actually post, oh, what was it? Some pizza thing. Oh, like a pizza bun. Like, it was a pizza sub kind of thing in the air fryer, which was really, really good. Would you rather keep lemon lime or chocolate punch? Do you mean tropical punch? I don't know, I haven't tried them yet. I'll try them in a minute. Have you ever been to the Netherlands? No, I would love to. I'd love to go everywhere. Your brother's obsessed with Prime. I found 4 for 100. What? Really? At 100 or 10? Because 4 for 100 is absolutely ridiculous. When are you trying the Prime? I'll do it in just a sec. You can get it from Sainsbury's for £1.99. Okay, that's cool. Hi, remember me? Avocado Gaming. Yes, I do. Have you ever been to Santorini, Crete, or Corfu in Greece? I have been to Corfu in Greece and I loved it. My mum loved your chicken series and your savoury food so much. She says you should make a savoury cooking book. I might make a savoury cooking book one day. Maybe like next year or something? I don't know. But I think like at the moment, because all my content is so predominantly baking, I feel like it would be a bit of a leap to do like a savoury cookbook right now. But yeah, I love your French toast recipes, but I'm gonna do more savoury stuff, because obviously you guys like it. Have you ever been to Turkey? Yes, I have. I've never been to Mexico. Love your channel. I'm the exam person. Yes, I remember you. I have both your cookbooks. Thank you, Carol. I have both your books. Ah, Daisy, thank you so much. Okay, guys, shall I try these? Which one shall I try first? Should I do lemon lime or tropical punch? Let's vote and then I'll try them. I was looking in the thing like, what is that black thing? It's my mouse. Lime, lemon lime, lemon lime. Okay, we've all voted lemon lime first, except for one. We've got one vote for tropical punch. Okay, I'm gonna go, no, we don't need a poll, that's fine. Oh, thank you so much, Samuel, for the donation. I really appreciate it. Okay, most people are saying lemon lime, okay, so I'm gonna go lemon lime. Oh, there you go, that's how you tell I haven't opened it. Let's smell it. Oh, it's very limey. Oh, it smells nice, it smells refreshing. Okay, here goes. Oh, it's very tangy. It's very limey. Like, I'm literally, to me it tastes like lime juice. It's nice. Yeah, it's like very refreshing. It really reminds me of something. Like, maybe it's just a lime juice that I've had before. That's nice though. Oh, I don't know what I'd rate it because I'll rate them after I've tried this one. Because I feel like I need something to compare against. Like, straight off the bat, I'd probably give it like a 7. But I'm going to try this one and see how it compares. I would say this one is better than the grape one that I tried. Maybe this will go up to like an 8 then. Because I wouldn't give the grape like a low score because it wasn't not nice. It was just, I just found it really strong. And if this one's strong as well, I don't know. If you compared it, what's it most like? It's like lime juice. Are your cookbooks out globally? Yes, pretty much. So they arrive in the US and Canada on the 23rd of May, I think. I'm pretty sure that's correct. But pretty much everywhere else you can really get it. So like UK and Europe, you can pretty much get it on like Amazon and then like your most major booksellers. And in Australia and like New Zealand you can get it, especially on Amazon. Amazon's generally the best place to get it. So like, if you're not sure if it's in your country, if you just go onto Amazon and type in like Fitwaffles Baked in One or Baking It Easy, then you'll be able to see whether the book's there or not. Let me try this one and then I have something else to tell you guys. Happy early Easter, happy early Easter! How does the blue prime taste? I haven't had it. Ooh. Ooh, okay, that smells really strong. That smells stronger than this one. Okay, let's see if I like it. Oh, I quite like it. It's so strong. You know what? I really like the bit where you like first take a sip, like when it hits my tongue, it's really nice. Then the aftertaste is just like maybe slightly too strong for me. Okay, so there is a brand in America called Crystal Lights, and they do like powder sachets which you put in your water and you mix it and it almost turns into like flavoured water, so like squash. And there's a tropical punch one, and this pretty much tastes just like that. That's the only real thing I can compare it to, and they're American as well, so I reckon they must have like a really similar flavour profile. I mean, they probably do, they're both tropical punch. You should try Ice Pop, it's so good. Okay, I want to try that one. That's the one that has the, it's like blue, white, red on it, or whatever. What's the word I'm looking for? Order. Whatever order they're in. Okay, I'm gonna change my rating. I'm gonna give this one 8, and I'm gonna give this one, I'm stuck between like a 6.5 and a 7. Just because like it is too strong for me, like the aftertaste's a little bit too strong. But I feel like it depends when you're having it as well. Because sometimes you want like a really like strong, refreshing flavour, right? And then other times you don't want something too overpowering. Like if you had this with like your dinner and like the two flavours were mixing, I feel like that's when you don't want it. But if like you really need a drink and you want something that's like really tasty, then I feel like that's when like this, I mean it is like a hydration drink, right? So like after the gym or like during the gym or before the gym or not just the gym, any exercise. But yeah, I do like them, but I do prefer the lemon lime. But I want to try the other flavours. I want to try the KSI one, and I want to try the blue raspberry and ice pop. Is there any other ones that I need to try? I like strong, refreshing flavours. Yeah, you should. I'll give them to you in a minute. See what you think of them. Try Metamoon and rate it. What is Metamoon? I've also been to Corfu. It was amazing. Just got baked in one from my mum. Oh no way! You're both huge fans. You and me, Miss Idol. Sorry, I can't read that last bit. Yeah, Corfu's really nice, isn't it? Like the sea and just like the weather, it's just so nice. And just like the atmosphere, like when I went, it was just so like calming. Me and my friend made your microwave chocolate cake and it was delicious. I'm so glad you liked it. It's actually like, I really like that recipe. It's just so quick and easy. Orange, okay. Yeah, what's Metamoon? Strawberry watermelon. Okay, that one's only available in America, right? Is it the pink bottle? Because someone messaged me and they were like, get the strawberry watermelon because it's not available. It's not available in England. But I couldn't find it. I don't think I saw it anywhere. So I was like, oh, damn. You and my mum, me and my mum's idol. Okay, thank you. I'll go avocado gaming. That's amazing. Are you from America? No, I'm from the UK. Can you make an Easter blondie? It will make my day. So I've already made an Easter blondie. I made it, I can't remember if it was last year or 2 years ago. But I did one where like I piped icing on the top of it, like pink icing. But if you didn't want the icing, you just obviously don't have to add it. You live in America. Oh, you're lucky. You get Prime. What else do you want to do on this stream? What else do you guys want to do on this stream? To be honest, I was just gonna like taste the Prime and have a chat. I think next time maybe we could do like another bracket. Is it bracket fight that we do? They're quite fun. Or like, is there any other games that you guys can suggest? I mean, I could make something at some point. It would just have to be like really easy. And we could do like some sort of cook along. Do you like chocolate or red velvet cake more? Probably chocolate, but I love cream cheese icing. So that's why I like, oh yes we do. My husband just reminded me, we have a Mr. Beast taste test. I'm not gonna do it now. I'll do it maybe like next stream or maybe the one after, like next week. But when I was in Walmart, I was like, oh my gosh, there's so many Mr. Beast like products. So I got, how many chocolate bars did I get? I put it on my Snapchat. I probably got like, I'm trying to think, like 4 big bars, or was it more than 4 big bars? 5 or 6 big bars? I think I got maybe like 6 or 7 chocolate bars, Mr. Beast chocolate bars, and, sorry, I got an itchy nose, and 2 bags of cookies. So I got like the peanut butter cookies and the just original chocolate chip ones. So I'm gonna do like a tasting stream with those. So I'm excited to do that. Has anyone tried Mr. Beast chocolate bars or cookies before? I don't know what they're gonna be like. Cause this is gonna sound awful, but I don't always think that American chocolate is that good. Like, the Cadbury's in America is so different to in the UK. And I've heard like other people kind of rate it on TikTok, and they say that like American chocolate is sweeter, so it's more sugary, whereas British chocolate is like creamier. I honestly think it's just what I'm used to. Like, I don't like Hershey's that much. I like the Hershey's cookies and cream one that we have in England, but that's like white with like almost little Oreo bits in. I really like that. But actually like Hershey's milk chocolate, I'm just not a fan. I think I like that like melt in your mouth creaminess. I just don't think it has it. Like, I remember I stayed at Airbnb once in America, I can't remember what state it was, and they left little Hershey's Kisses like on our pillows, and I thought that was really sweet. And I literally tried it and was like, ugh. I was like, I don't like them very much. But yeah, I honestly just think it's what I'm used to. Like, I like Galaxy. Like, Galaxy's super creamy. Mango is the best flavour. Okay. We can do a Q&A. Yeah, we can do a Q&A. UK Cadbury's is more tasty in my opinion. Agreed. Yeah, we can do a Q&A. Other Fitwaffle, can you please set up a Q&A? So what happens with the Q&A is I have like two chats. So there's like the main chat, which is what I'm watching now, and then there's a Q&A chat which I can flick to. So I will only see questions rather than like everyone's comments, if that makes sense. So what I can do is like flick between the two of them. So I can go from like answering questions to like back to chat. I like coffee ice cream, do you? Oh, I don't know, you know. Do you like playing Cluedo? I don't think I've ever played Cluedo in my life. I'm from UK, me too. I tried Prime, which flavour? You can flip between the two, yeah, that's what I'll do. Do you take video suggestions? Yes, I do. What suggestions do you have, Preppy Girl? What's your favourite chicken you have made? Oh, that's difficult. So the chicken parm that I made, that was really nice. I actually had that twice in one day. Because I made it on video and then I had it for lunch, and then in the evening we had 2 more chicken breasts left, and I still had the like breadcrumbs out that I had used from earlier, and I still had like half a ball of cheese left, and like my pizza sauce was open, or marinara sauce was already open. So I was like, I don't want this to go to waste, like if I don't do something else with it. So we literally just made chicken parm again on the same day and had it for dinner. So I had it for lunch and for dinner on the same day. What's your favourite dessert you have made? What's your favourite thing you have baked this year? I don't know about this year. I'd have to go look on my page. You know one thing that I really, really liked? I made some strawberry danishes. And I've made a couple of strawberry danishes actually. I made like the jam and cream puffs, but the ones that I really, really liked were like the ones with almost like a cheesecake filling, and then it has strawberries on top, and then you bake it like that. Oh my gosh, it was so good. Like, I can't even explain how good it was. But if you haven't tried it and you want something like strawberry cheesecake themes, but a pastry, then I definitely recommend trying that. It's on my Instagram and on my YouTube and pretty much everywhere. But yeah, that was like super delicious. Here we go. We have the questions. So the Q&A is now up. So I don't oh, you guys are already doing it. Okay, cool. What is toe drop candy? And I'm not going to America again soon, so we don't have Target over here. Do you have any Easter recipes? Yes, so the easiest place to find them, if you have Instagram, is probably Instagram, because you can look by picture, and you can quite easily see what's an Easter recipe, because it's generally got mini eggs on it. So I have some like from last year as well. I know that's not that helpful because you have to kind of like scroll down quite a way. But yes, I have quite a few Easter recipes. I should put them in a folder. That would be smart. Whether I get time to do that actually before Easter, I don't know. But yes, I do. Best way to find them is my Instagram. What is your cookies or brownies? That's really hard. I feel like that's almost impossible to answer. If the cookie is good, no, I don't know. Maybe a brownie. I'm gonna go with brownie. I don't know. I'm sorry, I can't answer. This is too difficult. What's your favourite dessert? I really like banoffee pie. Is one of my ultimate favourite desserts. But one of my favourite desserts that I've made is my cinnamon apple cake, and that is so delicious. Do you know Ava Max? No. What's your favourite cake flavour? Probably, I really like carrot cake. I really like carrot cake. Like, it has to have a lot, it has to be moist, and it has to have a lot of frosting on it. But carrot cake is probably one of my like ultimate favourite cakes. But as I was saying earlier, I do really like just like a simple cake. You know, like almost like a Victoria sponge with just like cream and jam, or like the school cake, which is just like a nice moist vanilla cake with like simple icing and sprinkles on. I really like lemon cake as well. Like, it's difficult, but I'm going to do the cinnamon roll apple cake that I've made. I like all cakes. But chocolate actually isn't that high off my list. I actually quite like the more vanilla-y, like fruity ones. I do like chocolate cake, obviously. Okay, do you have a pet, or did you ever have a pet? So my parents currently have a dog, and I grew up with her. And I grew up with like, I've always had animals in the house. I absolutely love animals. So I've had like guinea pigs, rabbits, hamsters, gerbils, goldfish. Did I say rabbits? What else have I had? 3 cats and 2 dogs. But currently we only have 1 dog, because unfortunately animals pass away. What's the next question? What's the most unique ice cream flavour you've tried? That's a good one. I've had key lime pie flavoured ice cream, and that's delicious. I don't know if that's like that unique. I guess it probably is. I've had quite a few. But yeah, probably key lime pie. That was nice. When did you start baking? I started baking when I was really young with my great auntie. Oh gosh, she would be like almost 100 now if she was still with us. But yeah, she taught me to bake when I was like really young. So my mum and dad, when they used to go to work, we used to, oh, what's this one popped up? How can I get you on Snapchat? Sorry, I've just lost my train of thought. It just popped up in blue. Don't know why. How can I get you on Snapchat? So you can find me at Fitwaffle. So if you go on Snapchat and just type in Fitwaffle, then I should come up. Yeah, so I've got some stories up there at the moment. What was the next one? Oh, there's boxes popping up. When you start baking, yeah, so my mum and dad would drop me and my sister at my great auntie's when they went to work, and she'd basically teach us how to do like basic baking. So like shortbreads, like different pastries, date slices, little cakes, so lots of stuff like that, flapjacks, all of that sort of stuff. Do you prefer milk, white or dark chocolate? I would say in general milk, but I also really like white. I'm not a huge fan of dark. What's your favourite Starbucks drink? So I really like a hazelnut latte or a pumpkin spice latte, but if it's in summer, I'd probably go for maybe just like an iced version of that. I just don't know if I've tried many of like their speciality drinks. I tried one when I was in America, like a pumpkin cream cold brew or something, but I wouldn't say it was my favourite. Have you always had an interest in cooking and baking? Yeah, I have. So like I said, ever since I was young, like I just really enjoyed it. And then whenever there was an opportunity to bake, like a birthday or just like something to do at the weekend, then I'd try and bake then, like especially if I was with friends or like my sister. Cooking, like I really got into cooking when I started to go to college, because obviously, so what kind of happens when you go to college, well what happened for me anyway, is sometimes you might not go into college until like 12, and then like I just had like all these times, or you might finish at 12 or 1 and then you'd be home. So there was quite a lot of time where like I was in the house on my own, so I'd like start making like funky breakfasts. So I'd start like making myself French toast for breakfast or something. Basically, whenever my mum was out the house and she wasn't peering over me like, clean that up, clean that up. She'll hate me for saying that. Then like I would try and cook, and like I'd almost like meal prep for myself, so like stuff to bring with me to college, or like if I was going to the gym, then I'd have something so I was ready to eat it when I came back. So yeah, I got into cooking like when I was at college, and then it kind of carried on from there. What else we got? Can you bake Japanese cake? I can try. I've never even tried a Japanese cake before. Favorite chocolate? Ooh, I really like Lindt. You know, like the Lindt, just like milk, extra creamy. I really like that. I like Cadbury's, just like dairy milk. I like Galaxy. The Galaxy salted caramel is so good. Do they still do it? I feel like I haven't had it in a long time. What else do I like? I feel like I've got something in the cupboard that I'm forgetting. But yeah, I think that's enough chocolate. Can you make a cake in the air fryer? I'm gonna try. Yeah, I'm gonna try. What flavour do you want me to make? What's your favourite Disney princess? Oh, that's a really tough one. I can't even remember half the Disney princesses. I really like Ariel. Yeah, I watched The Little Mermaids a lot when I was growing up because I always wanted to be a mermaid. I used to watch H2O. Was that on Disney or was that Nickelodeon or something else? But H2O was about like 3 mermaids, and oh my gosh, it's one of my favourite shows. And then I also watched the film Aquamarine. So I was a little bit obsessed with mermaids. Like I remember doing loads of research on like how I could like make myself or buy like a full like outfit, like a mermaid outfit with a monofin that I could actually swim in the sea. I never got one. My mum and dad wouldn't let me. But yeah, I was kind of obsessed with mermaids, so I'd probably say Ariel. Ice cream or ice lollies? Hang on, I've lost my chat now. Ice cream or ice lollies? Probably ice cream. Yeah, I like ice cream. I've already done the Japanese cake, I've already done the how can I get you on Snapchat. Have you ever been to Canada? No, but when I see pictures of Canada, I'm like, wow. So I definitely want to go to Canada. Have you had Radnor Fizz? No, I've never even heard of it before. What inspired you to bake stuff? So my first inspiration was my auntie and just like my love for cooking and food. And then what inspired me to actually start posting my recipes on social media was lockdown. What's the most sickly dessert you've ever had? Ooh, anything that has either a lot of icing on it, because I'm an icing fiend. I love icing. I eat too much icing when I have icing. So that can be sickly. Or like, I guess anything that has like a lot of spread in it. So like the Nutella stuffed cookie pie, stuff like that is quite sickly if you eat too much of it. I feel like it's always the amount, you know. I feel like it's not sickly until you eat too much of it. Please try, oh my gosh, I can't even pronounce that. Itch. What? I don't know what that is. What's your favourite colour? I really like yellow, hence, wrong side, hence my book and my little thing up there. Oh my gosh, where am I pointing my hand? Yes, I really like yellow, but I also really like, you know, like the colour of the sea in the Maldives and the Bahamas, like a really gorgeous turquoise colour. That's also one of my favourite colours, but I'd probably say yellow as a whole, sunset colour. Where are we? What's your most favourite dessert you've ever made? Probably the cinnamon roll apple cake. Have you searched an Asda for Prime? No, I actually don't have an Asda that close to me. So, but I might. I feel like it's one of those things though, you can either be really lucky and you'll go in and be like, oh, loads of Prime, or the whole shelf will be totally empty. So I feel like I had to like ring and be like, hello Asda, do you have Prime in stock? It's a 20-minute drive. Random question, have you ever made anything Star Wars themed before? No, I haven't. You know what? Oh my gosh, you guys are probably gonna like, I don't know. I've never seen Star Wars or Star Trek. Is that bad? I just never watched it when I was younger, and it's to the point now where I'm like, I don't really want to watch it now. I don't know, I feel like maybe I'd like it. I'm not that into like sci-fi, although I do like Guardians of the Galaxy. But yeah, it's just never really been my thing. But I might try watching it one day. What is your least favourite recipe? The ones that don't work. I don't know if I have a least favourite. I don't tend to make things that I don't like. Because otherwise I'm going to be like, I don't want to eat this. It's the same question from Jack and Shreya. Can you give me a shout? We're not doing shout-outs today, but will you ever... Oh, I've lost the chat again. But thank you, Grace. I really appreciate it. Will you ever do a meet and greet? Yeah, maybe. I have spoken about this on streams before. Like, I don't know where I'd do it. Like, probably the first one would be London. You know what? I have this fear that if I did a meet and greet, that no one will turn up. And I'd just be stood there on my own, like, oh. I'll be like, guys, I have snacks. Come see me. But yeah, so maybe one day. Has my Q&A ended? I feel like the Q&A just ended. I didn't get to answer all the questions. Prime is sickly sweet. It needs to be treated like squash and diluted. That's what I feel about this one. I feel like if you just had a tiny bit less flavour, as in like whatever gives it the flavour, like squash, like it feels like, I feel like the squash level is like up to here when it needs to be like here. Do you know what I mean? Still nice though. How's your day/night going? It's going well, thank you. I was a little bit stressed out today, only because I woke up late. I woke up at 8:45 and my alarm went off at 8 and I was like, 5 minutes. And then 45 minutes later, my husband comes in like, you said you were going to wake up at 5 minutes after 8 and it's now 8:45. He's like, drag me out of bed and I'm like, no, don't make me get up. So I was a bit tired. And then there was just like a few things that went wrong. And then because a few things went wrong, I did my last recipe of the day about an hour later, which meant that everything I did was like an hour behind. So like I was editing and voiceovering like an hour behind what I should have done. And I was just like starting to stress myself out. But I feel a lot calmer now. And then I was late for stream and I know you guys hate it when I'm late. So yeah, it was a little bit stressful, but I'm fine now. I'm fine. Can you show a pastry from the fridge? Yeah, let me get them. This is what I made. Ta-da! I can't really tilt these that much because I feel like they're going to fall off. There you go. Yeah, so that's what I made today. I finished the cookie pie today and I made these as well. The recipe isn't up for these yet. I was going to post that tomorrow. So obviously Easter's really soon. It's on Sunday. I need to get my recipes up like now. But yeah, so basically I'll describe to you what they are. So it's a pastry. It's a puff pastry. And then the middle was like cut and then pushed down. And then inside is like a Nutella whipped cream. Although I'll call it a Nutella mousse because, you know, whatever. So like a Nutella mousse in the middle and then just like mini eggs sprinkled on top. But they're really delicious. So I'm gonna put these ones back in the fridge. But yeah, you could top them, you don't have to top them with mini eggs. You could do like, you could leave them plain if you want, or you could do like fruit. So they don't have to be Easter themed. Could you even hear me when I was talking back there? Because I just realised the microphone's like here, like I'm touching it now. Can you hear that? Anyway, so the microphone's up there and I was all the way over there talking about mini eggs and I thought, you guys probably can't hear me. Oh. Do you ever make something and instantly think of someone you know? Yes. Yes, so I guess it would usually be like, it would either be my sister or my auntie, sometimes my husband. But yeah, so there was one thing that's actually in my second book that was my absolute favourite thing that my auntie ever made, and it's probably going to be a bit unexpected. They're date slices. So they're basically like, almost like a shortbread base. Then they've got dates, cooked dates through the middle, and then they've got like a crumble topping. And I was just in love with them, like when she used to make them. And I was like, I need to try and make these, that I need to get them as similar as possible. So yeah, I basically managed to work out a recipe that it isn't exactly the same as hers, but it's very similar. Like the theme is still there. So yeah, they're something that like whenever I make them, I'm like, that's my auntie. Tomorrow I'm cooking brownie. Do you have any tips? Yes, I have lots of tips for brownies. Okay, I'm gonna reel off a couple of tips for brownies. So when you whisk in your eggs, don't just like whisk them until they're combined. Whisk them until like the mixture almost doubles in size. So you're basically gonna like whip the eggs when it's actually in the mixture. So you need an electric whisk, otherwise your arm's gonna hurt a lot. And yeah, you basically want to whisk it until it's like really thick and voluminous, because that's going to make your brownies thicker and stand taller. So that's tip number one. Tip number two is not to overbake them, because what people tend to do with brownies is they look this. Let me calm down. They take them out the oven and they're like, oh, they're still wobbly. They're obviously not cooked. Nope. And you'll end up with like drier brownies rather than fudgy ones or cakey ones if you overbake them. So what you want to do is, even if they're still wobbly, do them for the right amount of time, take them out, then you're going to leave them to cool fully, then you're going to put them in the fridge. And that's going to give you like the perfect fudgy brownie. You don't have to refrigerate them, but you do get like a nice clean slice. And like all the flavours come together more. So that's what I would recommend, but you need to let them cool fully. Like that is pretty much the main thing, because yeah, people take them out, they're like, oh, this is the time you said, and then they try and cut them and they're still gooey. So yeah, you need to let them cool, otherwise you're not going to get like a fudgy brownie. You're just going to end up with like gooey brownie, which if you want a gooey brownie, then that's fine. But yeah, they're my tips. Can you tell me why you use room temperature eggs? Yeah, so obviously depending on what recipe it is, but I usually always say room temperature eggs because it just helps everything to combine better. So when say your mixture is at room temperature and then you add in cold eggs, it's not going to combine very easily. Whereas if you're adding room temperature to a room temperature mixture, it's going to combine a lot more easier into the mix. So that's the only reason. I mean, I've used cold eggs before and it does still work. Like, it's not going to ruin your bake kind of thing. But especially like with cakes, otherwise you end up like really, really mixing and you still end up with like almost these eggy bits in it. So that's just the reason. Like for cakes, it's most important. Like for brownies, you can get away with some cold eggs. I'm hot now. I can't take my jumper off though because I'm only wearing a sportswear underneath. And oh my gosh, my fake tan is so patchy. I don't have any fake tan on like my hands, but like on my chest and like on my belly, it's so patchy. Because I did it before I went to Texas and I haven't taken it off. So I might take it off tonight, to be fair, because I need to like full on scrub and like exfoliate and everything, and then just redo it at some point. But yeah. Does anything happen if you leave chocolate fudge too long in the fridge? Because I accidentally left it in there for 2 days. No, it'll be fine. What I would just say though is before you eat it, just let it come to room temperature for a little bit. Otherwise it'll just be very hard. But generally like the fudge should still be like fudgy, especially when if you're using like white chocolate after like 3 days in the fridge. It's better if you keep it in an airtight container, and I guess if it's still in the tin, you probably haven't, but it doesn't matter, it's still nice. What's your favourite flavour prime? So far this one, the green one, and that's out of the tropical punch, grape and lemon lime, so it's currently lemon lime is my favourite. The drink is really expensive, yeah it can be. I don't think £2 is that bad. Like, I guess for like a sports drink, £2 isn't that bad. Hey Layla. How'd you find your tins so neat? Do you want me to show you? I could actually literally show you right now. Let me just get what I need 2 tins. This will do. See how dirty these are. This one's a little bit dirty. Okay, 2 tins. Baking paper. So this is Bacco foil non-stick baking paper. I like this one because it's thick. So like if you crease it, it actually holds its shape. So, demonstration. So you basically put it over. These ones are about 7 inches. They're a little bit smaller than 8 inches. So measure it over your tin. Let me bring it back a little bit so you can see. So measure it over your tin. Place it over. Then you get your other tin and you push it down. And then, sorry, then you're just going to wrap the edges. So you're just going to push them down and you're literally just going to crease everything around there. I mean, it doesn't matter what direction you go in, but generally I go like for both that way and then both this way. Just makes it look a little bit neater. So just making sure that like the edges are really nice and creased, and that's going to help it hold its shape. And then like that. Ta-da! So yeah, it's really simple. Obviously you do need 2 tins for it, but I mean I have about 20 tins. Maybe not 20, 10. But yeah, that's how you do it. Now I'm going to have to bake something. Not right now, but I have a lined tin already. I mean, I'll use this piece of paper again. But yeah, that's how you do it. If you don't have another tin, you could always put like a book or something in that fits. It's basically just to secure the paper. I mean, a tin is ideal because it's exact and it's not going to move at all whilst you're doing this. But yeah, like a book or something would also be fine, especially if it feels like the entire base. So yeah, there you go. That's very helpful. No problem. Do you like ice cream? I love ice cream. Lining tins is the worst part of baking. I don't mind it. For me, the worst part of baking is clear it up. Like, you can't, it's not too bad. My husband's good, he helps me with the clearing up. But yeah, like when I've made like a total mess and I look behind me and I'm like, oh no, I've got to clear all this up now and like wash up. Because there's some things that can't really go in the dishwasher or that are like too big for the dishwasher. Like cleaning my blender, oh, so annoying. Yeah, I'm not a cleaning person. I'm not really a fan of cleaning, to be honest. What a fantastic tip, that Fitwaffle kitchen. Thanks for the Fitwaffle. I would like to make one of your Easter recipes over the weekend. Do you have any favourites you would recommend? Oh, okay, so I have like thick NYC style mini egg cookies. They're really delicious. I also have like thin and chewy, almost like Subway style mini egg cookies. If you type in mini egg Subway style cookies, I think that's what they're called, what I called them, on YouTube, like Fitwaffle, and then just try mini egg cookies, then they should both come up. Obviously the cookie pie, but it's quite big if you don't have like a lot of people to feed. What else? I'm trying to think what I've made. This phone doesn't have Instagram on. Trying to think of other things. I mean, the pastries that I've just made are really good. Depending if you actually want to use mini eggs, or like you just want something that's like nice. Because like the strawberry danishes, they would be nice for Easter. They're like just kind of fruity and just like easy. But yeah. Or cheesecakes. Like I've made some mini eggs cheesecakes and they're really nice. Can you make fudge brownies one day? I have lots of brownies on my page. There's actually a long video of making like fudgy brownies as well. That's on this page, so you can go have a look at that if you want. I'm currently making the lotus cake. Oh, no way, I hope you enjoy it. What is the time? Almost 7:30. Can you make more Subway cookies again, but even better? I don't know how to make them better. Is your cookbook released in the UK? Yes, it is. How long is a good time to leave butter to soften? To be honest, like at least an hour if you can, but I'm so impatient. I take mine out for like 10 minutes and then I chuck it in the microwave. And the microwave is fine if you want to just like melt it a little bit. But I would do it on a really low heat. So like with my microwave, you can turn it down to like choose the wattage. But if you have a microwave that has like a defrost button, then I would literally put it on defrost for like 20 seconds. So it just like warms it a little bit. You just don't want it to be melted. I like pizza. Me too, Fiona. Yeah, that's what I was going to tell you guys. My husband's just reminded me. So the first book is also in the US. It was on Rachel Ray. So do you guys remember me saying, and I've done a vlog about it, but I couldn't include this, that I went to New York and I was like, I'm doing something really exciting, but I can't tell you guys yet. Well, basically, I can now tell you because the show has gone live. So I was on the Rachel Ray show. There's actually, if you go onto Rachel Ray's page and you find the one that's like cookies and cream cake, that's my segment. That's actually like a cut down version of it. So that's pretty much like just the recipe part. Whereas like we came in, we had like a little chat and everything. I talked a little bit about like my book and like Fitwaffle in general, and just like food. So that is all like cut out of the actual YouTube bit. But yeah, there's a YouTube video on it where you can just see me basically making the cake. It's the Oreo cake, like the 3-ingredient Oreo cake that's in my first book. So I made that on Rachel Ray, like actually in studio. So all the other TV that I've done before has always been via Zoom. So it's literally like this, and I'm just like kind of a picture in the screen. Whereas like with Rachel Ray, like I was actually like stood with her and like we were baking together, and it was actually really fun. So yeah, that was a cool experience. That's literally pretty much the whole reason I went to New York. But I didn't just want to like go for 2 days, like fly 8 hours or whatever it is, 7, go on the show and then fly home. So we did like 5 days in New York, did like a vlog about it, like tried loads of good food, and New York is currently probably one of my favourite cities to date. I just think it's a really cool place. But yeah, it was fun. She cooks as well. What, Rachel? Yeah, Rachel cooks. I've watched some of her videos. She's a really good cook, but she says that she doesn't really do baking. So it was quite fun to like have me on there and do like some like basic baking with her, so that was fun. Can you make a Mars bar cheesecake? Ah, good suggestion, because I was thinking about making a Mars bar cheesecake soon. Because I've made one ages ago, probably like at the start of lockdown, and it's not that pretty. Like, it tastes good, it's just not that pretty. So I want to make another one, but I don't know whether to make it like predominantly chocolate, so you know, like the actual cheesecake is chocolate, or whether to make it like vanilla with Mars bar chunks in and make it more like vanilla caramel with chocolate chunks. I don't know what would be best. Because then I want like the nougat to come through as well, but I don't know how, I'm not sure if I could get like nougat into the actual cheesecake. I just have to do like chunks. But yeah, this is my brain just ticking over. All the food is amazing and looks lovely. Thank you so much. I bought your books the other day. I've already cooked the cookie dough cake. Ah, I hope you like it. I hope you like it. I hope you liked it. Can you make something Cadbury's cream egg theme, like a blondie or something? Yeah, so I already have quite a few like cream egg things that I've done in previous years. I don't know if I'm going to get the time to do it before Easter. I have made recently though an Easter Rocky Road which has cream eggs in, and I've done like a brownie before which has cream eggs. It has like Oreo eggs, caramel eggs and cream eggs in it, but you could just swap the caramel eggs and the Oreo eggs for like all cream eggs. In my book, in the second book, there's a cream egg brownie in there, if you guys have that. Have you tried Cadbury's Marvellous Creations chocolate? Yeah, I have. You know what, though? It's got popping candy in it, doesn't it? I'm not a huge fan of popping candy. I think it's weird. Have you ever made shortbread? And if you do you have any tips? Yeah, I've made lots of shortbread. I actually love making shortbread because it's so easy. My only tip would be not to overbake it, because otherwise you end up with like quite a hard, crumbly shortbread, and I always like my shortbread a bit soft. So I would like slightly, not underbake it, just don't overbake it. And more with cinnamon? Yeah, I can definitely do more with cinnamon. I absolutely love cinnamon. Do you cook as well or only bake? I mostly bake, but I do cook as well. You love popping candy? Thank you for the tip. Okay, you like popping candy as well? You know what, when I had the Marvellous Creations chocolate, I liked it more than I thought I would with the popping candy in. I did think it was quite nice still. Do you have any tips on peanut butter cookies mixed with mini eggs? Yes. Do you mean like just like basic 3-ingredient peanut butter cookies? The only thing I would say about them is they're quite small, so you can make them a little bit bigger, but what I would do is I would crush up the mini eggs quite small, like cut them up, because the peanut butter cookies can be quite crumbly, so if you have big chunks of mini eggs in there, it could break them up. And also, when you bite into them, like big chunks of mini eggs could be like, I mean, I guess you do them in other cookies, like big chunks of mini eggs, because they tend to melt. But yeah, my recommendation would just be to like chop them up a little bit smaller. I have linked to the new vlog at the top of the screen. Ah, yeah, so guys, on my other channel, on Fitwaffle, my second channel, I've put up a vlog which is my like launching my second book like vlog. So basically I vlogged the entire week and like publication day and like going to find my book in Sainsbury's and like how I was feeling at the time and all of that sort of stuff, and kind of like what I did on the build up to launching my book. It's about a 20-minute vlog, so I know it's kind of long, But it's linked at the top of the chat if you guys want to go watch it. Let me know what you guys think, and also like let me know if you want me to do like more kind of vlog style content. So I actually really enjoyed filming it. I thought it was really fun. But yeah, I feel a few of you guys have said almost just like behind the scenes sort of stuff, which that basically is like a behind the scenes kind of vlog. What's your favourite thing to bake? Also, your bakes are amazing, so I understand if it's everything. Oh, thank you. I really like making cookies. I also really like making brownies. What else do I like making? I guess anything that tastes good. Things that are like simple and easy. I'm really loving pastry at the moment. It's like a little bit more creative, you know, and it looks really pretty, so I'm kind of enjoying pastry at the moment. Right, I didn't realise that was the time. I'm gonna go to the gym, I think, for like half an hour. I do like a bit of a stretch and a walk. So I'm gonna leave you guys there. But thank you so much. You just got an ad for an energy drink. They know. It's because I put Prime in the caption, right? In the description. Okay, so yeah, guys, I'm going to leave you there. I'll be streaming again on Saturday. It will either be Saturday afternoon or Saturday evening. So hopefully you can join me. That'll be just before Easter. Oh, I wonder if we could do like trying some Easter bits. Maybe like just before Easter. There'll probably be nothing left in the supermarkets. But yeah. So don't forget to go watch my new vlog. I've posted a recent recipe which is an Easter cookie pie as a short, so if you want to go watch that, then that'll be good. If you want to follow along like behind the scenes and what I do on a daily basis, then best place to do that is Snapchat. And then I'm also on like Instagram, TikTok, and all of that, so yeah, you guys can catch like all my recipes there as well. Anything else? Let me know when I end this stream. Let me know what you want me to do on the next stream, okay? So on Saturday, let me know what you guys want me to do next, okay? But yeah, thank you so much, guys, and I will see you on Saturday. Have a good weekend, evening, Friday. Have a good Friday.